This is a story of a Malaysian who got himself stuck in property investment. I read it out for you. My situation is bad as I have bought the wrong property which cost me a bomb. Prior to that, I managed to clear my debts through akpk in the 5th year, which I was consistently paying around 1,000 every month. I was approached and convinced by this property agent saying that I could make a really good income if I buy the property, which is in Genting. I was skeptical at first, but without seeking any advice from others and didn't do any due diligence, I finally signed up for it. The property is worth 1 million in Genting. Or actually, he should say the property was bought at 1 million selling price. Whether it's really worth 1 million or not, when you sell it, you don't decide. The market decides, right? And he continued, I have no idea how the bank could even approve that loan, my loan in the first place, as my gross income is about less than 7,000 that time about a year ago. The objective of this, the company, right, that sold him the Genting property, the company objective is to help people with debts to buy property by consolidating it. I'm not sure what he means by that, like loan consolidation, debt consolidation. And he said the company will provide financial assistance by giving a loan from a private creditor, which is also the associate company. That sounds fishy, right? I avoid borrowing from them initially. Close one eye and instead I fork out my own savings to clear my akpk and other bad debts, totaling almost 80,000. And from there, it all started. It's been a year plus now, and I do not make any good income from the property. I bought the property because I thought I could make a good income out of it, but I was wrong. The property has been set up as an Airbnb managed by this particular operator. So it means that this company sell you the property, lend you some money, which he mentioned the private creditor, and also managing this property for so-called the buyer as an Airbnb. Anyway, he said the monthly payment to the bank is about 4,006, but my Airbnb property average income is below 1,000 ringgit. How can I cover my costs? Another mistake that I did was I took the 100,000 cashback, which I'm not supposed to. I'm not in any urgent need of money, but then he got blinded by this, and the loan becomes like what 900,000 because they mark up the property to 1 million. So when you see markup like that, you know that it's probably the property is not worth 1 million in the first place. Yeah. And then he continued. So what I did a few months later is that I barged into the office, met with the director of the company, screw her, well, not literally, of course, because of the overpromise. Now, what happened next was that she offers me a 1% income if I let them keep my 100,000 so that they could assist to manage my cash and pay half of the installment to the bank. But I need another 2,000 to sustain. If I get the Airbnb income, it will slash down a bit to about 2,000 that I need to top up. So that 100,000 cashback was a total waste. I need to like roll back the repayment. Anyway, he continued. No point of engaging with them anymore, as the best solution for me is to reduce the repayment. To reduce the repayment is by opting back akpk, like get back into akpk program, where I recently asked them, and they said akpk said that it can reduce to 3,000 per month of payment instead. But this is temporary, as I plan to hold on the property as long as I can until it hits a maturity period of at least 5 years for me to sell the property. So eventually, this company is not helping at all. I'm not the only victim. As I managed to get out of akpk, now I guess I need to get into akpk program again. Even worse, my work situation is I'm being pushed from one department to another. I'm not performing after more than 5 years of working in the same company. I'm under performance improvement plan for 6 months, and if I don't perform, it's very likely that I'll be removed or fired from the company. This is so depressing. I got anxiety attack every day, thinking how I can survive later. So he said, why my name is still clear now inside secrets. I'm thinking of buying a car to stand by for me to do Grab. My savings is less than 40,000, and I have diversified it to ASB or etc., which I do not know how long it can last if I were to force out or leave the company early. I've been updating my resume, even hire a professional to set up my job street and LinkedIn, aggressively looking out for jobs, but have yet to receive any interviews. I have no other debts except for this particular property, which I have no heart of owning it anymore. What is the best advice you have for this person?